Cheesecake Factory.
You know what? It was weird, though. I don't know who's doing the hiring at that one. It was Redondo Beach. Not one hot server. Not one.
See, and you know what that is it does come down to the management.
Definitely, they're doing the hiring.
Because when my wife worked at a certain branch of Wells Fargo, she told me straight out. She's all, I like to hire not the greatest looking people, but when they put their outfit or whatever together for the day, somebody who's nice looking.
Right, their presentation always does it.
Stylish, groomed, well coiffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hostesses are hot. Whoever's doing the hostesses hire, smoking. But the waitresses, nah, no bueno. No bueno.
I think what it is
I'm sorry,
any
servers.
Yeah, servers, waitresses down by the beach, they'll find some guy that owns a yacht, stop working, you know.
Like any of these people live in Hermosa or Redondo.
Yeah.
They commute from Gardena.
Yep.
Oh, I'm talking about, but I'm talking about like these waitresses. Like if they're good looking, I'm sure some guy with money that pulls his yacht to have lunch, he's gonna be like, ooh, a waitress, easy.
Sorry, but no yachts come into Redondo Beach.
Well, not yachts, but boats. A boat's a boat. If you own a boat, that's like that's pretty commendable.
No, that means you live in a
fucking. If you live in a boat, I was about to bring
that means you live in a $15,000 house and you got a $60,000 boat out front.
Right, and you're still paying $300 for docking fees, right?
Yep.
Have you ever dated a materialistic woman?
Nah, because I'm kind of broke.
Yeah?
No, I'm not. Actually, no.
Even though she was broke, and even if she was a hostess.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have.
She was really
the girl that's got to
money-centered.
have the $200 jeans and shit like that. Thank goodness I didn't. I think that's why I didn't stay with her, because, she's like, oh, I got to find me somebody to supply me with that kind of cash,
See, that's the red flag right there.
No doubt about it, man.
I mean, had I had the means, I don't think I'd want a girl like that either way, So all you stupid idiots out there with money, that think that woman on your arm is of your own doing.
I think that'd be okay if a girl was just dated you strictly based on your money, because you're probably dating her just based on her looks, because she's probably empty hole of a woman.
Then that's an even skin trade right there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But as long as you don't give it up, because one person's gonna lose out on the deal, right?
Yeah.
Either one person's losing their money or one person's losing their.
But that's why that's why I say there's a lot of stupid guys out there with money, because I know girls like this. I never dated them, and I'm like, you're giving up pussy, right? No, I'm not giving up pussy. I'm just like, yeah, right. This guy bought you a fucking car.
Nope.
Just like, no, I haven't given up pussy yet, or I'm not going to. I'm just like, nah, come on, nah, it's not believable.
She has the control in the relationship. As soon as she gives that up, she loses all control.
And they know that.
Yep.
Speaking of red flags, I was at Chili's last night eating at the bar, and I'm watching this, I don't know, 20-something douchebag with this girl, and I'm listening to the conversation, and I'm like, wow, he's just sitting here spewing all kinds of shit, like nothing interesting to this girl, and
how does she look?
Gets up to go to the restroom, and he calls one of his buddies, and he's like, oh, I'm always hooking up the fucking good-looking chicks at the bar. And I'm like, okay, and she comes back. She's a bigger girl, but
wow.
she's cute. And
Barrel full
so
of
I'm
monkeys.
listening to it, and as the conversation's going on, I'm just like, about ready to fall asleep with this whole fucking hooking up at the bar conversation. And he goes, I don't have a lot of friends. And I was like, that's a red flag right there. Fucking if you
That was it. He just left it alone. That was the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
Because I would have said, I don't have a lot of friends either, but I got a great group of close friends that I keep, 3 or 4 guys.
See, and that's what I'm saying. But
I don't like to have a lot of phonies around me. Like something like that, not. I don't have a lot of
that's
friends.
true, because there's the life of the party fucking guy that has like 1,000 phone numbers on his cell phone.
Yeah.
50,000 acquaintances
on MySpace, and but when it comes to like someone that I need a heart to heart, I need to fucking tell somebody, you know what, something's going on, and you know, those are the people that, well, not always, but, you know, those are the ones you hear, like, committed suicide, and you're like, whoa, you know, like, nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, whoa, this guy, you know, just offed himself out of nowhere. Like,
That's, if you don't have friends, go out and buy some.
Seriously, man. That's one of the things that really I respected about my wife is she's had friends since she was in elementary school.
oh, man, that's always that's
I was
cool.
like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then she still has friends now, and she goes out and had a life outside of her own. Because the last girl I was with before her, no friends, man. She had like one friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
And if
ex-wife.
that friend was doing something, she was
At home bugging
miserable, you know. And it's weird because I consider my family, I'm real close with, you know, certain parts of my people in my family. I consider them my friends also. So I think the people without close-knit families latch on to other people, latch on to their friends, try to make strangers their family.
Yeah, it's a new
Because
type
they don't
of
have that
family.
feel about
Yeah.
their life.
That's probably
Well-
the definition of family these days is, you know, anybody that you're close with. You know, you got the lesbian couple with a kid, you know, that's a family now, you know. In the 50s, that's unheard of, you know, the families, you know, there was just like only one type of family, mom, dad.
And I think the
Brother,
Italians
sister.
started that.
The Italians started.
La Costa Nostra,
Yeah.
this thing of ours.
The family. La Costa Nostra. Yeah, family, and that's called
Once
the
you're
mafia.
in,
You know, they just like
you're
rearranged the letters and left some off. Mafia.
My cousin, he's definitely from the hood, born and raised in San Jose, not a great part. Ghetto. He's a ghetto guy, man. I love him to death. But he has that kind of like, not hustler, kind of hustler mentality, kind of street mentality. He's a little
boy.
more street smart than I am. And so he was telling me how he used to cheat on his girlfriend in high school. And he had his girlfriend, then he'd have a bunch of cousins. So he would tell his girlfriends, "Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my cousin." He had like 2 or 3 cousins at the school just to get away with being able to cheat and being able to hang out with these girls, be like, they're my family, that's my
Right.
cousin.
And then would the girls keep that label as cousin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
he would. I mean, it was funny because he was dishonest with his girlfriend, but he was honest with the girls he was cheating with.
Oh, man.
Isn't that funny?
Did he end up with one of the
Crazy.
girls he's cheating on? Because those are usually better
No,
relationships.
he's
you know, when
still
it's-
with the same girl in high school. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
He's 33 years old.
She
Wow.
must
Been
have
with
done
her for
something,
about
right?
18 years.
He must have done something. She must have done something. Or somebody did something right there.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. That's exactly what
I don't get it. I mean, he's fucked around, obviously. I don't understand why he needs a girlfriend if he's not going to be monogamous. But yeah, they've been back and forth for almost 2 decades now.
Man. Oh, but they've been back and forth. You mean there's been rocky...
Yeah. But, you know,
breakups
he's one of
and-
those guys really, you can't get the whole story out of him.
Yep.
He'll tell you this, he'll tell you that.
He's
We're just not talking right now. Well, what happened? It's,
Nothing.
bad times.
Well, no one ever lies. They just, you know, tell it like they see it.
They just talk in incomplete sentences.
That's right. I'm going to start doing that.
Just tell it like you see it.
Yeah, Ricardo, you're Painter, you're a good guy.
Fuck you. I make the best
You know,
coffee.
you mentioned friends and how your
I don't have any.
wife has a lot of friends from elementary school.
Mhm. Not
My
a lot,
cl-
but a couple, a few.
Yeah, exactly. My best friends, with the exception of Savvy, I've known since before elementary
Yeah,
school.
childhood friends.
What's crazy about that is they're dissolving.
Well, yeah, time as you
Yeah.
grow older and people
Yeah, they get married
do their
and stuff
own
like
things.
that. Yeah, I still, you know, it's always great to see my childhood friends, but you know, it's like, you know, they've gotten married and they're just, you know, they're in a marriage where they, you know, they can't go out, and I'm like, that's wrong. You know, you shouldn't be. You know, marriage where like I remember even going to a buddy's house. You know, I talked to his little brother, and you know we're over there and we're gonna visit, and he didn't come out. Then he apologized. He said that his wife was pissed. I'm just like, your wife was pissed. You know, I would have fucking ran out the door and come talk to the boys then. You know, if your wife was pissed, because you couldn't please her either way. She was pissed that we were there. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, what?
That's our fault as men to let women have that much control over us.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad
And
you
vice
wrote
versa.
that song.
Vice versa, though. I mean, I'm not a controlling guy. I wouldn't want my wife not to be able to go out without a GPS